We've just had a call out which is really distressing. We've got a Vixen with 6 to 8 cubs, but the Vixen's got a gaping wound in her side and apparently her insides are even hanging out, so the chances for her are very small. What we've got to decide is to try to do the best for the cubs. If they're well enough on, I'd like to leave them there and just support feed. If they're not, we're going to have to try and catch them, and that's not going to be easy.
Emma, our vet, came with me to assess the fox.
Coming out, Emma. Right there.
We caught the Vixen, and sadly it was not a pretty sight. She couldn't be saved.
That's a pretty rotten end for Mum, because not only is she being grasped in her final moments, which is obviously very stressful for her, but she would die a very slow and painful death if we didn't put her to sleep this way. And she'd be trying to feed her young, which is pretty tragic.
She had been disembowelled and her intestines were perforated and beyond repair. Thankfully, we were able to catch her and put her to sleep before she suffered too much.
You know, she was going to die. What we now need to do is try to find out where the young are, see how far on they are, and whether we can support feed them.
About 3 from there on. And the next one, there's several.
We decided to leave the cubs where they were and support feed them.
Right, well, this isn't the best solution, but it's the only solution that's actually, I think, going to work. Right.
We put up a trophy camera in the garden. This monitored their progress over the following weeks. This camera recorded day and night, so that we were able to see the fox cubs without being intrusive. We would only have interfered if it had become necessary. As soon as the sun started to set, they came out to eat. We spotted an adult fox on the camera, which possibly meant that another member of the family was taking care of the babies. After a few weeks, they were taking less and less food as they started to fend for themselves. Several weeks later, the cubs were in superb condition, so we feel we had been successful in giving them a second chance. If you like our videos, click on the subscribe button. Every new subscriber means we can save more wildlife.